So Gerens, who, as you said, 69 in a row, serves without an error last year. And Siki finds a little bit of a puka in the defense, puts it down for the kill. Hawaii back within one.
Siki comes with so much international experience, having played overseas. He's had more international experience than any other player on the team. 86 international matches coming into Hawaii. And he's very guiled, very savvy.
And Brixador serves it into the net. And the side out gives Pepperdine a 17-15 advantage. If nothing else, Hawaii have given its fans their money's worth with all those 5-set matches. And Josh Taylor, again, with the solo roof, and Charlie Wade's got to call a timeout. His team down by 3 now, 18-15. Biggest lead of this first set by Pepperdine as they go up by 3.
Well, that time Ramos went to Sador out of the back row, but unfortunately Sador chose to go down the line thinking Gerens might have been the smallest blocker. Instead, it was Josh Taylor, their most successful blocker here in the first set. So I think he's going to have to redirect his plans on where he's going to hit the ball. Maybe hit deep cross court might be a good idea.
You know Josh Taylor and his family, and you watched him play. How exciting for him is it to come back? And any ever mixed feelings about leaving Hawaii, or nah, you make your decision, you never look back?
That's a great question. I know his dad, Graham, who's a great basketball coach, and you know, I'm sure they labored over where to go. He could have gone anywhere, but you know, they felt like, I think he felt like the Olympic route might be the way to go, and playing for a coach who's coached in 6 different Olympics, won a gold medal in '88. Maybe that's not a bad place to go.
Yeah, hard to argue that point. Hey, let's take a look at the series record now. We said a lot of teams, a lot of matches between these teams, sponsored by Aston Hotels and Resorts. You see Pepperdine leads the series 40-26. Last meeting here, and Pepperdine winning it in 4. By the way, here in Hawaii,
that was actually at Pepperdine.
At Pepperdine, excuse me. But here in Hawaii, the University of Hawaii Warriors actually lead the all-time series 15-14. So Hawaii with a slight edge here in the Stan Sheriff Center.
Stan Sheriff Center has a way of being friendly to the Warriors.
It's been a tough road this year, though. All these teams, they all come in here ranked in the top 10. And tonight, it's a number 2 opponent. And a nice little soft roll shot. The great dig. And then the block, but out. And a point for Pepperdine after it looked like that was going to be a Warrior point all the way. Watch the dig.
Good roll shot. I thought it was a wise roll shot. And here, oh, I'm not sure that he got that.
I didn't think it was. I thought it was a point.
Yeah, I think he hit his hand, then it hit the ground. That's, I don't know about that, but we've got the...
Well, take one more look at it, see if you can make the call yourself.
Let's see, take a look at the ball and see if it changes the spin. Oh, yeah, he did get it. Yeah, that angle looked like he got it.
It did. Looked like a great play. And a point for Hawaii. Siki will go back to serve, trying to keep Pepperdine off of that 20 mark. He's trying to hold them off for a couple of serves. Sarkovic back. Hawaii 16 serving 19, and the serve into the net again. And Pepperdine expanding its lead to 20-16 here in set number 1.
Hawaii's 3rd service error on the night.
Third service error to go along with a couple of service aces. And here is Matt West off the tape. Pass by Sarkovic, and then to J.P. Marks.
That was a great pass by Sarkovic after the ball hit the cable. Sometimes it's difficult to adjust to that cable hit. I love the way Ramos set the ball faster to the outside for J.P. Marks. You know, if you're going to beat a team like Pepperdine, you got to beat those big blockers to the outside.
And a soft serve coming in is Harrison Phelps. He puts it into the net. And Those are the kind of mistakes certainly that Hawaii can ill afford here in the late goings of this first set. No doubt frustrated, Phelps himself and Coach Wade. You bring in somebody as a serving specialist and got to get it in there. JP Marks with another opportunity, and he is blocked again, and that block by Pepperdine has been formidable here in this first set.
The whole play set up by a bad pass, which allowed Pepperdine to go out and line up 3 blockers on the outside because they knew where the set was going. They had a ton of blockers out there. There's the set blocking stats, 5-1 right now. Look at all 3 blockers go to the outside. They all swing their arms up to the swing block method and press down. Who got most of that was Nikola Antonijevic.
Yep, big number 3, Nikola, out of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Well, with the last name of Antonijevic, his teammates just call him Nick. You wonder why.
He's his dad was a pro soccer player in Yugoslavia, and Nick actually tutored inner-city Chicago kids, not in volleyball, but in soccer. He's from the Midwest, and he does in his part-time. He's also in the USA Youth National Team. He was a high school All-American, so even though he doesn't play a huge role in this team, he plays a very important role in establishing that big block up front.
Hey, what do you say we go inside the numbers presented by Burger King Hawaii? And the number tonight, 11.38. How's that for a number? That is assist per set for Pepperdine center Matt West. And as you said, he is a good one. Leads the MPSF at 11.38 sets per game.
He's got some pretty good pedigree as well. His mother was a great player. In fact, an Olympic player in 1980 from Peru. Both his parents are coaches in the Seattle area. So Matt's probably been playing since he was probably, the womb or shortly thereafter. Been dragged around the gyms.
In comparison tonight, Joby Ramos, well, he averages 7.3 per set. Max Wexler pretty good too, as averaging 9 before he hurt his shoulder. JP Marks, again, didn't get a good swing on that one. Ball put up there by Gerens, and then there's Taylor. Didn't get a good run at that one. Opportunity for Hawaii. Back to JP Marks off the block.
Good dig by Matt Cheat to get that transition play going from defense to offense. Again, a good set by Joby Ramos to the outside. See, good dig by Cheap. Ramos quick set to the outside, and Marks just peppering the hands of the Pepperdine block.
Joby Ramos back to serve. The Warriors in need of a couple natural points here. Trying to get back into this one. There's the block, but out. It is out. Initially, the corner referee signaled as if it were off the block, but what he meant to signal was it was off the block of Hawaii and out. And he got his call right eventually. And now Hawaii deep in a hole as it's 23 serving, 18. Marks trying to go through the double block and blocked again by Gerens, the 6'1" player.
JB was trying to get it off Gerens, just couldn't quite get it outside enough, could only get to his inside hand, and Gerens up to the task. Good block by Gerens.
And on set point, Hulk unable to put it down. A little joust at the net. Marks puts it up, setting Brooks Sador to the far side. Goes cross court. Taylor and his teammate over there, Antonijevic, unable to put it up. And Hawaii gets the point and staves off set point at least once. It'll be 19 serving 24.
Good swing by Sador on the outside there. He's going to get one left side swing usually, and then he'll get two swings on the right, and all 3 rotations in the back row, he'll be hitting that D ball coming out of from behind the 3-meter line on the right side.
So JP back to serve it up again, and Hawaii needs to go on some kind of a run here, down 19-24, dug up back there. Good pass by Taylor. And off the block, there's the winner by Torres, and that's it. The first set goes to the Waves of Pepperdine. They will switch sides. We will take a timeout. And Hawaii down 1-0. You're watching University of Hawaii Warrior Men's Volleyball on OC Sports. Back at the Stan Sheriff Center, look at Marv Dunphy over there, the head coach for the Waves of Pepperdine. In his 30th season, we mentioned he's a Hall of Fame coach. He has 4 national championships, and again that he's done it in 4 different decades, winning in 78, 85, 92, and 05. That's pretty, that's some longevity and success too.
Yeah, Scott Robbs, I think, said it best in saying that he is the dean of the NPSF coaches, actually the dean of all college coaches. He is really special. And, you know, the other thing about Marv is that, you know, I think I mentioned before that most of the kids that say, why did I go to Pepperdine to play volleyball? They say, I went because of Marv Dunphy. Yeah,
pretty good reason. Hard to argue. Hey, let's take a look at the Mid-Pacific Petroleum leaderboard tonight. And team hitting. And there you see the Waves right up there, hitting 369. The Lancers of Cal Baptist, followed by BYU Stanford, and then the Anteaters of UC Irvine. Hawaii, of course, that match at the Pyramid against Long Beach State last week, coming oh so close. A controversial call did them in that 5th set, and then the next night they came back, and boy, the air was really out of the balloon on that second night. They probably hit for their worst percentage, I believe, of the season.
Yeah, and then Irvine, the preseason #1, just barely beat Long Beach State tonight, 15-13 in the 5th. So having that great match against Long Beach State on night #1 showed that Hawaii, you know, has got what it takes. But they've got to hit better than 167, that's for sure, which is what they're hitting right now.
And you saw the number on Pepperdine all the way up in the middle 4s, and that pretty much proving why they are the #1 hitting team out there. So once again, it is Torres, Maurice Torres, to get things going, and he serves it into the net. That's the way Hawaii started in that first set. And so Joby Ramos will drop back and serve it up for Hawaii. If you're just joining us, 25-19, Pepperdine taking the first set. And Ramos with the high toss, good serve. They go back to the 6-1 player and turnabout, fair play. Hawaii gets in on the block party. They've been out-blocked 6-1 up to that point, now 6-2.
One of the reasons they got that block is that it was an errant pass forced up by Joby Ramos's good serve. So it all started with from the serve, and then Hawaii could get 3 blockers up on the bad pass.
Taylor picking that one up off the net and then coming up with the big swing. And Pepperdine earns the side out off the Josh Taylor kill, and it'll be Garen's back to serve it up.
Pepperdine does not go to that back row kick very often, but they did just then, and Taylor was more than ready for it.
And they feed the middle, and Davis Holt eats it up.
Davis Holt up very early, quick arm swing, and just pounds it down, much to the delight of the fans here in the Stan Sheriff Center.
You watch that play, and it looks so easy, and you ask yourself, and so I ask you, why don't you go to that all the time?
It's a difficult set, first of all, and you got to have just the right pass, and there's a lot of timing involved. Oh, and look at Siki come over and help out with a 3-man block again.
Siki,
An errant pass will allow you to put up those 3 blockers.
Siki, Sador, Davis Holt, the trio, and Hawaii closing the gap on blocks. They have 4 now to go with 6 by Pepperdine. Marks to serve with a 4-1 advantage. Good serve. Nice job of getting that ball up, and then it's Taylor, and that is wide. And that's another point for Hawaii. And they take an early 5-1 advantage. Marv Dunphy says, okay, I've seen enough, timeout. Well, we're back. Let's take a look at the hard hit sponsored by Hardware Hawaii.
Joby Ramos with a 31 set to Davis Holt. Davis Holt just unloads, gets up quickly, has his arm high, whips his arm down. That ball bounced high. Fans just loved it.
Actually, in real time, that first clip, you could really hear that slap, that thud of the ball. And Taylor dug up in the back row by Marks, and then Marks pops it over. Great defensive play. Back over they go, out of the middle, and that one by Garens is long. And Hawaii now up 6-1 here in set number 2.